Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to do a first impressions review of Persona 5 Tactica. And I'm only going to show clips from the first hour of the game, so to not give any spoilers. Here's the opening theme song.
Question for you, rapid. Do you honestly just like it? I get the feeling that there's not that case. Poker face. Everyone has the right to go and see the other side. So break down the barricade before it ends in pain. I know you were not made to follow. The revolution in your heart will guide your way, through the dark. Remember, only you can redefine your word to bring that dream alive like the flame in your eyes. If you remain a soul unheard, what would they give? What would they give in return? If you were left alone and travel down into the depths and wave that flag, we can drive them mad.
So that was a pretty good opening theme song, and it has the same singer and band as Persona 5.
Okay.
I looked it up on Google and it says Lin Inizumi is the singer that does the Persona 5 songs.
Tactica.
So it's pretty cool to hear her voice again. So now I'm going to show the beginning of the game, and I'm going to play it on normal. So it'll kind of be like a Let's Play video, but I'm also going to give my opinions. So it'll also be like a review, first impressions type video. I've played 8 hours so far, and I honestly can say that I'm hooked. Maybe not to the same level that the original Persona 5 game hooked me, but it's pretty good. And I really like tactical games like strategy RPGs. Fire Emblem is one of my favorite game series. I also really like Shining Force. Played a little bit of Mario and Rabbids,
and in itself
and
can make
XCOM as well. So it has some similarities to strategy RPGs like that, but it's definitely a lot different, and it does things in its own way. The story starts at LeBlanc, where Joker lived in the first Persona 5 game.
Welcome back.
And the Phantom Thieves are hanging out there.
Oh, I'm
I think this
I was worried we weren't gonna
game
make it for a
is
bit
somewhere
there. I mean, just look at Mona.
in the timeline of
He's all
events
curled up in a ball.
of during the
Just love it
first
when cats
game.
do that.
And I'm not a cat.
So anyway, I'll just show the
Feel my
cutscene.
HP coming back.
The characters are talking, and there's
Yes,
some
if you don't
funny
mind.
moments.
He wasn't talking to you, and you already ate some.
I'll take a little warm milk. And make sure it's from the cheap stock. You could save that cheap stuff you bought.
Oh, come on. Just how badly have we spoiled you, Mona?
I've got some over here for you.
When it's this cold out, everybody wants to stay inside, not just the shut-ins. Sojiro spent half the morning grumbling that he won't get any customers today.
At first I was happy we had the place to ourselves, but now I feel kind of bad.
Well, we should enjoy what time we have together while we can.
All too soon, the third years will graduate. And you'll be returning to your hometown, correct? With that in mind, even our most mundane moments together feel precious in a way.
Right, and it's not like we're bad at keeping in touch. We might end up a little farther away, but we'll still visit each other.
course. Even when we're in college, I'll still find time to come see you all.
Yeah, we'll make plenty of plans. Oh, like going to the beach.
You know I'm down. I'm gonna wow the babes for sure this time.
You never learn, Ryuji.
Perhaps that's the opportunity I've been waiting for. I believe I've designed the perfect swimsuit. It's eco-friendly, allowing me to enjoy the beach with the minimum amount of fabric needed.
In case you aren't familiar with the characters, this is funny because Yusuke is like a weird artist,
You're fine.
and he wanted to
We've just
paint
got a whole
on
lot
the
to look forward
blonde
to after
nude
graduation.
in the first
Sure
Persona
do.
5 game.
And why not enjoy the time we have now, too? Hit me with another soda.
Oh, brother. You're the one who could use some self-restraint.
And now, our report on Toshiro Kasakabe. The authorities' investigation into the Diet member's apparent disappearance continues. Considered by many to be a strong candidate for Prime Minister, where could he have gone, with the election so close?
A fair contingent of voters look to him as the fresh new face of national politics, so his absence is concerning.
Yes, ever since Kasakabe entered the Diet, his support from the public has only grown. It's no surprise that his disappearance has rocked the political world.
Whether it's due to illness, an accident, or something worse, all we know so far is that rumors are spreading fast.
Man, and that's going crazy about him too. There are at least half a dozen conspiracies at this point.
They've been covering him quite a bit on television lately. Lots of future prime minister speculation. Someone like that suddenly disappearing. I really hope there isn't more trouble brewing.
Haven't we been through enough? Do we seriously have to go through some DLC too?
I don't know anything about the guy, but maybe he's just dealing with some family stuff.
As the investigation continues,
What's wrong with the TV?
Huh? The hell? What happened to the TV?
The remote stopped working. What's happening?
Ow.
What the what?
Wow! It's floating. No, it's frozen in place.
Hey, why is it so quiet outside?
I'm not sure, but it's completely dark at us.
This eerie sensation. I hesitate to say it, but could we have entered the metaverse?
It can't be. I mean, there's no way.
Yeah.
So they kind of got randomly
there's
sucked
another
into the
exit.
metaverse,
Try the door,
which is
but
like
be
another
careful.
world,
We'll be right behind you.
and it's different than from the time they got sucked in that world in the Persona 5 games. And as you play, you'll see how it's different.
Where
And
the hell are we?
so they use a
You were
chibi
just in the
kind of
block,
art
right?
style in this game.
This
And I
has
thought
to be
maybe
bad.
I would think it was
Oh, you're
stupid
in
at
Phantom
first,
Thief
but
outfits.
I kind of like it. It's not really that. It's not bad. It's not as good as the original game, but it works. And Morgana looks.
Whoa! What?
The cat looks the
What's going
same.
on here?
It's just the other characters look smaller and chibi,
Whoa! We've
like
been
that
spotted.
art style.
Get ready, guys.
So a lot of people are probably saying that they're milking the Persona
Who are
5
these people?
franchise to death.
No idea.
And I guess they are maybe milking it a little bit. I
choice is
kind of
fighting
thought the
back.
same thing. But this game is actually pretty good.
And we'll take the left side.
It's about to start the first battle
That means
soon.
we're plowing straight ahead.
The first couple battles are like tutorials, but yeah, this is like a tutorial battle, but it shows you how it works, and later in the game the battles get more interesting and challenging. And you'll have to have you have to face more enemies. But what's different about it than other strategy RPGs is that you work in teams of 3. And most strategy RPGs like Fire Emblem, you have teams of 10, about 10, give or take a few characters. But you do have access to the whole Phantom Thieves and other characters. But you only have 3 at a time. But if one of the 3 dies, you can have one of the other ones come in. So I guess you don't lose. You don't lose until all of your characters die.
Leave it to me.
But there are some battles where you have to beat enemies in a certain amount of turns or you lose. That can be challenging. So it does have some of the same kind of mechanics as Persona 5. Like, if you get a critical hit on an enemy, you get one more attack. And if you knock down an enemy and surround it with all 3 characters, you can do a triple threat, which is like an all-out attack in the other Persona games.
Now it's my turn.
And if you just stay and do nothing during your turn, or even if you move and don't attack, you get a charge up, and then you get stronger attacks the next turn. So there's different ways you can strategize, and definitely standing around the blocks to gain cover helps so you can evade attacks or take less damage. And the same works for the enemies. So you have to be smart about what angle you attack them from sometimes if they're stronger enemies. And yeah, so you have gun attacks, you have close-up melee attacks, and you have persona attacks. You can use your persona to use spells like fire, ice. Well, fire is like Agni, and then ice is like Bufu, and there's psychic attacks and all kinds of different attacks. Also, the personas have what are they called? Passive skills. And the passive skills could be like,
They're not exactly shadows.
you get your attacks do more damage if you attack from behind, or your attacks do damage if you have 50% or more health, or it can be defensive boons and different kinds of stat boosts. But yeah, I definitely like all the mechanics of the strategy RPGs, and
See ya.
definitely the story gets a lot interesting as you play further into the game. And after you beat the boss of this first world,
You really know your stuff.
they think they can go back home,
Come forth, my other
but
half. So the sorrow.
something else happens and they get sucked into a different world. But I don't want to give away too many spoilers. Just wanted to show the beginning of the game and talk about it. It's definitely a good game.
Persona.
Oh yeah, you can do some kind of pretty cool attacks with the persona. And yeah, it's a really good game. I would definitely recommend getting it on You can get it on Switch, PS4, PS5, or Xbox. And if you have Xbox, you can play it on Game Pass, so you don't have to pay the $60 for the brand new game. But if you do want a physical copy, I can leave a link in the description, and
It looks
to
totally
buy it on
different in here now.
Amazon.
There are a bunch of
And
machines
if
all
you
over
do
the
that,
place.
it will help support
What
my
happened?
channel.
It's been a while.
And the Velvet
Well,
Room is
a very
back,
short while, I suppose.
even though it looks different than before.
Welcome
But yes,
to
you
the
can
Velvet Room.
fuse personas in this
realm
game.
exists between dream
Though the fusing
and
of
reality,
personas is
between
different
mind and matter.
because,
It appears you've suffered
I don't know,
quite the
it's
ordeal.
like in the first game, you had to actually do something to
This place has been
capture the
affected by the
demons
same
or
guidance of
personas.
fate as that which has claimed yourselves.
In this game,
And this guiding hand
you just randomly
must be
get
wielded
them
by a being with
when you
significant
defeat
power.
when you defeat enemies in
However,
battle.
I do not know
And
which being is
sometimes
responsible,
if you
nor their intentions.
beat the
All I
battle
can
in a
say for
certain amount of
certain
turns,
is that our current situation
if you beat it fast
deviates
enough,
greatly from the natural
you
course
get a
of
bonus, and I guess you
admit
get
that
an
my
extra
carelessness
persona.
led to being caught in this aberration
But
and
yeah,
pulled from my master's side.
Joker and all the
Got
characters
you too, Miss Lavenza?
have their normal
Whoever this
personas
being
that they
may be,
had in the
They
game,
are also
but
responsible
when you
for the
fuse
chaotic
personas
state of
and
this room.
acquire new personas,
It's as if
they can have a secondary
some force of
persona.
negation has infected this place.
So Joker, he's
This
not
force has
able to switch
unfortunately
between like
affected you all as
5
well.
different personas
I
like in the
see.
first
So that's
game,
why we couldn't summon our
but he
personas
is
like
able
usual.
to have his regular
This woman
persona
named Maria called the
Arsene,
place a kingdom
and
or
he can
something.
have a secondary
Whatever it
persona,
is, it
so you
sure
have
is weird.
access. Each
And I
character
will
has
henceforth refer
access
to that
to
realm as a kingdom.
the attacks of 2 personas.
This kingdom is a world disparate
And,
from Mementos and the other palaces. Unfortunately,
I don't think I put
returning will be no easy
the
feat.
scenes of
We would each be stuck here for eternity.
the
were we
first
to simply
villain
wait.
in this video. But yeah, she's a pretty ridiculous villain, like a literal
Right. We've never given
bridezilla.
up before. We're
And
not starting now.
she like puts your character on, puts some
We're
of
gonna
the
rescue the
Phantom
others
Thief
and get us
characters
all
under
the hell
mind
outta
control
here.
spell, and
I expected as much
you
from
have
you.
to try to
This
rescue them to
realm,
get them back.
sealed off from all other realities.
Anyway, I just wanted
There
to
is
talk
still
about
much
some
to
basic
learn.
things
However, so long
in
as
the
you have
game
the
and
will
not
to
give away any
overcome this
spoilers.
I will
But if
spare
you
no
like the
effort to
video,
aid you.
please like, comment, and subscribe.
I am the one who rules over power.
I'm getting very
draw out the
close,
potential
or
lying
kind of close to
dormant
being
within you.
monetized. I
shall
have enough
reprise my role
subscribers,
for you
but
in this case.
getting
As
the
I had
4,000
previously
hours of
explained,
watch
this
time,
room
or
has
they might have
suffered from a
lowered it to
grave
3,000, but
Apologies,
that's still a lot because I
but would
only
you
have
mind
like
taking
40
your
hours
leave?
of watch
I
time.
vowed
But
to tidy up the place before
oh
your
well,
next
at least I
return.
did get monetized on Facebook
Indeed,
Reels. So
I
if you want to
wholly
help
believe that
support
you
my
can do this,
videos,
sister.
my video
Morgana,
game
I
videos,
leave
and my
you in
music
your care.
videos, please
Be sure
go
not to let you
check
down,
out my
Miss Lavenza.
Facebook.
By
I'll
the
leave a
way,
link in
that
the
outfit,
description.
Is that also the mysterious
Thanks for
being's
watching,
fault? No.
and
I
please
merely
have a
thought,
good
under the
day. And
circumstance, I could perhaps
yeah,
dress
if you
more
like Persona
prettily
5, definitely get this game.
What do you think? Does it suit me?
I'm enjoying this
Does
game
it suit
a lot more than
Yeah.
Persona 5
Looking
Strikers.
cool.
And
Pleases
Persona
me to hear
5
that.
Strikers is good, but
Please visit me
I played
anytime
maybe,
you need. We
I
shall
don't
meet
know,
again soon.
8 or 9 hours, and then I kind of got bored of it and stopped playing. But maybe I'll go back and finish that one too.
Let's go.
Oh, and here's a demonstration of the triple threat. And then this is one of the tutorial battles in the beginning that shows you
Joker, enemy hit.
when you down the enemies
Sound good?
and surround them in a certain position. Like you triangulate the enemies, surround them, you can do a devastating all-out attack that's called a triple threat in this game. Triple threat.
Checkmate.
Go!
Amazing.
Anyway, that's all I'll show for today. If you want me to stream or show more of the game, say something in the comments, but usually I just make one video about each game. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day.
Leave it to me.